Hey guys, round two, fight. So this week, what we're working on is uploading our weekly sketches, and we're working with art critique. So critiquing art, how to. And there's four main points that you guys are going to want to point out when you guys are working with art. So those four are describe, right? So you're going to want to describe the work, analyze the work, interpret the work, and evaluate or judge the work. So when it comes to describing artwork, it's the first step in criticism, in description. When we look at a work of art, our minds kind of naturally take notice of the general information that's present, right? So if we take the Mona Lisa, for example, let me find her. Sorry, it's on glossy paper. But if you take the Mona Lisa, right, the first thing you think, boom, hey, this is a painting of a woman, right? So it's a painting of a woman. You can notice the colors. You can notice who was the artist, when was it made. So just general information, descriptive. The second step that you guys take is analyze. Um, anal- Analyzing a painting kind of refers to how the elements and principles are used in the work. So in this step, our minds kind of take in line, value, color of the artwork. We can also take notice of balance, proportion, rhythm, all the elements and principles kind of that we use daily. In critique, we kind of want to try to point out what's happening with these specific elements. So are these lines creating movement? Are these shapes and colors creating contrast? So many times the formal qualities of the artwork are what makes the art successful. So you've got to understand how these qualities kind of work, what makes them successful in artwork, and also discern when these formal qualities are unsuccessful as well. So sometimes if there is an overabundance uh, of a certain element or principle, it can create chaos in a piece. So you can keep that in mind also. The next one is interpretation. So a lot of times we instinctively skip to this step. So it's the first thing that we do, right? We interpret the art, or what we think about it. So we look for meaning in things. It's perfectly natural. But in this step, we kind of explore the meaning of the art. So what is the artist trying to communicate to us? And there's really no wrong response to us. It could be just like, hey, I like it. But you want to kind of give it a little more feedback to your students, or to your, to your fellow peers. But the artist may have a meaning that they intended, but how we interpret that work is entirely up to us. And then the last step is evaluation, or some people call it like judgment. Kind of try to stay away from that word because it just sounds negative. But the last step, it's kind of, is the artwork successful? So when we're teaching, it's important to guide you guys as students. And just because a work of art may not be your favorite, or the style is not something that is yours, it can still be successful. So this way, you can appreciate all forms of art, even if you personally don't like it. So did they have a good color harmony? Did they use their color theory well? Was there good ideals with contrast or balance, things like that? So understanding the steps to art criticism and implementing them in a structured way lead to stronger artwork. So you're helping your fellow students to build their artworks up to make them stronger. So when we do our critiques, what you guys are going to do is you're going to go through your specific class, which should be between 8 and, I think the max is 14 for seniors. But